Hey guys, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. Where we left off last episode, we got electric motors. Now, what do they call these? Engine units, electric engine units, and robotic frames and robot setup. So that means we can start putting together our robotic network, which is going to help us quite a bit. So I want to start making some roboports as well at a high rate of speed, if at all possible. I'd like to get at least 10 or 20 made fairly quickly. That'll be a big drain on resources. But we need to do it. So, but first I'm just running over here to grab some concrete so that we can pave our path a little bit further down the line. So we'll go do that first, and then we'll start making roboports and setting up our logistics network. I think running on concrete is maybe even a little bit faster than running on red belts. Perhaps the same speed. Not as fast as running on blue belts, though. Okay, so I'll take my concrete, numpad plus twice to get us the size that we want. And then I'm just going to run this straight down as far as it'll go. Okay. So I have one roboport. Let's make some more. Now these need steel gears and red circuits, and a lot of them. And we are not making red circuits very fast at all right now. So, let's try to speed these up a little bit. So I'm going to change these to assembly machine 3s. And I think that'll speed those up by, what, 50%? We go from a crafting speed of 0.75 to a crafting speed of 1.25. So that's 0.5 more. So it's about 66% faster. So that will certainly help. What will also help is doubling this line. So let's do that as well. I'm gonna clear these trees manually. And we'll add another 8 per side. 2, 4, 6. 8. Gonna need some more steel axes. I actually ran out of yellow belt. That's unbelievable. Didn't think that would happen. Most recently, I've been trying to get rid of yellow belt as fast as I can. All right. And more power poles. All right, and a few more lights. Now the number that I came up with for red circuit assembly machines from our Foreman design let me check my notes here, was 65. So according to Foreman, we need 65 red assembly machines. But we are going to put a speed module in each one. So 65 divided by 1.5 is what we will actually need. All right, I want to make some more of those yellow assemblers. So grab some more speed modules. Okay. All right, so yeah, 65 divided by 1.5. I don't know what that is off the top of my head. Let's figure it out. $65 divided by 1.5, 43. Okay, so we're going to need 43 red circuit assemblers before the game is over. This will give us 32, which is a good way towards our goal. So we won't have to do much more expansion of red circuit production after this. Grab some more belts. And I think after this episode, I'll probably spend some time setting up the logistics network. We'll likely do much of it offline, but I'll do at least some of it online, just for those of you who may not be familiar with how that's done. Okay, now we need more copper cable. I wonder why this is not coming out fast enough. Oh, I know why. It's because with these assembler machines, we need more inserters. Because we make 2 every half second. And that's with a crafting speed of 1. We would make 2 every half second. In this case, we have a much higher crafting speed, 1.25, so we actually make more than 2 per half second, and we need blue inserters in order to keep up with the output. We're running out of copper down here, so we'll have to add more copper smelting very soon. All right, let's put some inserters on these guys. I'm going to leave that tree there. I kind of like having trees in the middle of my production line. It's very pretty. And we can use yellow inserters on output, since this is a rather slow process. And then once we have the, actually we can use yellow inserters on the input as well, because we need 4 copper cables in 8 seconds. So the yellow inserter can handle that with no problem. Okay, so we've doubled our capacity on red circuits, and as soon as we get more copper, we will be able to take full advantage. Okay, let's look at our power. It's getting to be nighttime. We can see the brightness is going down. It'll eventually go down to 14%, so we can see our steam production ramping up. That'll go up to about 20, which is our maximum. Solar panel production starts to go down. Once solar panel production is not enough to take care of the 30 megawatts that we need, then the accumulators will start to kick in, as we can see happening right now. We have 2.5 gigajoules of accumulator capacity. I've set up 3 of those solar arrays, so that's enough to give us 24 megawatts all day long without the accumulators fully depleting. So we're consuming 30, so the 20 that we get from steam plus the 24 that we can get from our solar arrays is more than enough right now. But I would still like to get another one set up. So let's go do that now. Oh, first let's grab the stuff that we need. I don't have enough RoboPorts yet to join all these storage chests up to that network down there, but I'll be doing that soon. For now, let's grab a stack of construction robots. I have 1 RoboPort. I'm going to make a storage chest, and we need 166 accumulators, 196 solar panels. Let's see, I've got 18, so let's get 150 more. And I have 40 solar panels, so we'll get some more of those too. We'll grab a stack of substations, and we'll come over here and grab solar panels, and then we can watch the robots put it all together for us. Okay, so if we hover over the RoboPort, that green box shows us the extent of the construction robot's reach. Okay, now one thing I can see here, I want to put the other one here, so we're going to have to move these power poles out of the way first. So let me start by doing that. There we go. I think that's not quite exactly straight, but fairly close. Okay, so let's take our construction robots and we'll empty them out. And they go to the closest RoboPort. And then I'm going to put my storage chest over here. And I'll load it with the supplies that they need to make another solar array, including another RoboPort. All right, and then I'm going to take my blueprint. Let me zoom out, get myself out of the way. And then I'm going to put it where I want it to go. And you can see that we have all those trees in the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift left click, and then the robots will begin by removing all of those trees. And they don't have anywhere to put them, so they believe. And I think I know why. It's because that chest is not in the logistics network. So let's do that. I'll put down this RoboPort here. The orange square is the logistics network. So materials storage has to be within a logistics network. So even though the construction robots can work outside of the logistics network, the materials that they use have to be inside the logistics network. So we can see here that all the wood that they gather, they are putting into the storage chest. And robots will do that with anything that they don't have a use for. No, something's not right here. This is strange. Somehow this plan is not going down in the correct way, so I'm going to stop what they're doing. Don't quite understand what happened there, but I can see that there's not enough room for a solar panel here. And this is not lining up properly. So, so I'm just going to have them pick all that up and we'll try that again. Let's take a look at our blueprint. I mean, the blueprint looks correct. So I wonder what happened. Maybe I put it in the wrong place. We are going to need another RoboPort though. So let me go and grab some red circuits so I can make another RoboPort. Put that in there. And I'll try this again. Maybe what I'll do is, I'm pretty sure this is the blueprint that I made myself, but I'll go ahead and clear that blueprint and make another one just to be sure. Okay, that's 196, 166, 16, and 1. Okay. And we have the, well, first let me put that RoboPort in the storage chest. Okay. And let's give this another try. Looks like we have a rock. Now that's one thing that the robots can't deal with. They can remove trees, but not rocks. Okay, and these are all marked for deletion, but they are not coming out yet because they are outside of the robotic network. But once they put down that other RoboPort, that will be taken care of. All right. So let's do this again. That looks like the right alignment. Shift right click. And that looks correct this time. I think maybe my blueprint was corrupted somehow. Now it says that we have objects missing construction robots. That's fine. That just means that there are not enough robots to grab every single item all at once. But as they work, then that number will slowly decrease. Now if we see a message about missing an item, then that means that an item that they want to put down is not available yet. And that's something that we would have to correct manually. Okay, so now that that RoboPort is down, they can reach over here and they'll start to pick up these other trees. Some of those robots are waiting for charging. So we can see that chest filling up with trees pretty rapidly. And they're almost finished. Once we get more robots in the network, this will go much faster. We only have 50 working right now. Ultimately, we'll want to have hundreds, if not thousands, of construction robots and logistics robots. Okay, so that's done. That was much easier than doing it ourselves. And now with 4 of these, that's 32 megawatts of power. And as we do more, what we could even do is make a blueprint of 2 of those, and we can plop them down 2 at a time. Get rid of that rock. Okay, so at this point in the game, though, we are limited by our copper supply. We can't make enough circuits. So I think the next thing that we do, probably even before setting up blue circuits, is adding some more copper smelting. So we'll do that in the next episode. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.